latter parts of the drafts. These are wide receivers taken in round 4 and 5. The Chargers took Darius Davis with the 125th pick. Bengals taking Charlie Jones with the 131st pick. Tyler Scott taken by the Bears with the 133rd pick. Justin Shorter, hope he's not short, picked by the Bills with the 150th pick. Wicks was taken by the Packers with the 159th pick. D Wicks and Puka Nakua taken by the
Nakua.
Rams with Nakua taken by the Rams with the 177th pick in the draft. Are any of these guys on any of your rookie draft boards, or do you see you guys taking these guys in the foreseeable future?
Oh, definitely, definitely. I mean, first we got to start with Justin Shorter. South Brunswick native, Jersey born and bred. He's got to land in the 5th round in all of our rookie drafts, no matter what. That being said, I didn't do a ton of scouting homework on Justin Shorter coming into the NFL draft. So this is a player that I have marked down as I need to go back and rewatch his tape because he is 6'4" and 219. So he is a big bodied wide receiver. And obviously the talk around Buffalo is that this might be Gabe Davis's last year on the team. He's going to be pricing himself off the roster with the Josh Allen contract, cap hit becoming higher and higher. It's a player attached to a Josh Allen offense, just like we talked about Rashee Rice earlier being attached to a Patrick Mahomes offense. And I guarantee you, when I say 5th round rookie pick, I mean 5th round rookie pick, or maybe even picking him up after the rookie draft as an undrafted free agent for your dynasty team and stashing him on the waiver wire. If you give me a 6'4" wide receiver with Josh Allen, I'm going to take a flyer on it, even if I don't know anything about the guy. Tyler Scott, like I was saying before, I thought he would be going where Trey Tucker is. I hate to say it, the Bears wide receiver room is starting to look, crowded already. And Justin Fields hasn't exactly proven himself as a passer to support all these guys. So I really didn't like that landing spot for Tyler Scott. And I thought he was going to go earlier in the actual NFL draft. Charlie Jones is a very interesting one because we have the Bengals with the T. Higgins and Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow extensions looming, which very clearly means that Tyler Boyd is probably spending his last year in Cincinnati this year. Yes. So there is a role for Charlie Jones if he's good enough to seize it for that wide receiver 3 spot. And we've seen in fantasy leagues in the past that Tyler Boyd has given us, week-winning weeks. He's definitely got handcuff upside if Chase or Higgins go down, and even standalone value for deeper dynasty leagues. Got Darius Davis on the Chargers because the Eagles will draft every Georgia Bulldog, and I guess the Chargers will draft every TCU Horned Is that what we're going with here? Hey, whatever. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. I had Darius Davis pegged as a 7th rounder, as a punt return special teams type of guy, so I'm not really interested in him. He's extremely undersized. If you think Tank Dell was small, this guy says, hey, hold my miniature can of Coca-Cola because I got the small title on you. Puka Nakua is probably my favorite out of this group because we have a Los Angeles Rams team that I think it's going to become a not so good kept secret that they are just all in on the quarterback class next year. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Cooper Kupp traded at some point this summer and the Rams just crash for Caleb or dismantle for Drake. I guess those could be the taglines for the 2023 season. So Puka Nakua has a very clear shot at landing a starting role. And then Dan Toomey and Wicks, I have the same concern I talked about previously with the Packers. I just don't know what that team is doing there. I liked Wicks as a prospect. I don't love the landing spot. And also the draft capital doesn't really instill a ton of confidence in that. That being said, I would say Trey Tucker and Charlie Jones are my 2 highest ranked at wide receiver 15 and 16 respectively. And then Puka Nakua and Dontavian Wicks are wide receiver 22 and 23 respectively for me. So, these guys, I mean, the 4th round, it gets kind of dirty. So, you pick your favorite flavor of dirt at that point.
Yeah, I mean, there's not many of these guys I'm drafting probably in most rookie drafts. I do like Charlie Jones a lot there. I think he can fill in nicely when Tyler Boyd leaves the following year. And obviously we don't know what's going on with T. Higgins either. He didn't sign an extension yet. So Charlie Jones could find himself in a really nice situation in a really strong Bengals offense. Davis and Wicks, I mean, I probably won't have many shares of them until after the draft. I want to see what their roles are on the teams before I really invest or even add them to my roster. Puka, I kind of liked a little bit. Interesting to see how he works with this Rams offense because they really don't have a number 2 that's like confident enough. Yeah, it's Van Jefferson right now, but it could not be Van Jefferson. We'll see. So he's interesting. Tyler Scott, I wasn't too high on myself, and like Dan said, the Bears situation is kind of just all over the place. Surprisingly enough, Justin Shorter was like my last ranked wide receiver, and I did like 50 almost wide receivers. So I might have to go back and watch some film on him too. I did not like anything about him as a prospect whatsoever. So surprised that the Bills took him where they took him, to be honest, in this draft. So, but outside of Jones, I probably won't be drafting much of these players.
Wow, I guess you're not drafting much of these